In this episode of Slippery Tropes, your host William and Nice Nate discuss driving me crazy. Enjoy the ride.
Hey, that's on you, bro.
I'm fucking pissed right now, dude.
Are you like professional wrestler pissed? Macho Man Randy Savage pissed?
No, like Hulk Hogan. Oh yeah, brother. I'm pissed.
Like Walker Texas Ranger?
More pissed.
Just righteously pissed like that? Kill Bill Volume 2?
More pissed.
Luke Skywalker.
No, more pissed than that even.
Snap it to a Slim Jim. Oh yeah. That's the Macho Man Randy Savage. It's good, huh?
Pretty good. I'm trying to think of something that I'm more pissed than, or what level I'm pissed of.
Like Pog Slammer pissed? Double Pog Slammers?
No, I don't know. Anyway, let's go. Let's do this thing. What are we talking about tonight?
Road rage.
Road rage specifically? I thought we were talking about vehicles.
Vehicles, cars,
road
driving,
rage?
the DMV, everybody's special favorite place.
Motherfucker. I've had the worst luck with cars since I was like 16 when I started driving cars, like the worst. What was your first car?
I shared a car with my stepdad.
Okay, what was it?
It was El Camino.
El Camino.
It was like a 68 Camino.
That's pretty dope.
Hello, everybody. This is Nice Nate and my co-host,
Just Will.
This is the Slippery Tropes.
I'm not nice. You're a nice guy, though. You are nice. Nice.
You're wonderful, Will.
Hell no.
Yes.
No way, dude. I'm pissed.
Weird, Will?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, probably.
What's a synonym for that starts with W?
Pissed?
You're wombatted?
No. Wombat? I don't think that's a...
You're worked up.
Worked up Will.
Wonderful worked up Will.
That's too much. Too many W's. Where? What are we talking about?
We're talking about vehicles, driving cars, trucks, all the stuff that you love to do behind the wheel. How many years do you have driving, Will?
I started driving when I was 16, so...
You sounded unsure about that right now.
No, I was just trying to do the math and think about what 16...
Math is hard.
Yeah, math is hard. I suck at math, dude. I'm terrible. I've said that before. That's all right. I'm 42 now, so what's 42 minus 16?
Oh, you're right. We have to do math.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we did the backwards ABCs last time. That was a disaster.
Kill the headlights and put it in neutral.
It's hot as shit in here, dude.
You ever drove in some hot as shit cars?
I've been inside of a Maserati and I moved it like 12 feet once.
Were you scared?
Fuck yeah, dude. So it was when I was working in the Bay Area and we were like heat treating for bed bugs, and we had this like one client who was super rich client who was like hyper paranoid that they had bed bugs, because they did have bed bugs and they thought that they were everywhere. So he was like an international businessman, so he traveled a lot. So he wanted us to like heat treat his garage because he thought they were in his garage. So in order to do that, he didn't want his like Maserati to be messed up, but he didn't want to go in his garage. So I moved out his Maserati for him.
Wait, brakes. Wait, put the brakes on.
The brakes on the Maserati.
You can heat treat for bugs?
Bed bugs, yeah, you can heat treat for them if you get it up to 127 degrees.
Isn't there
Fahrenheit.
like a risk of burning your house down though? I mean, you're like, yeah, heat up my house to this abnormal heat.
It's dry heat, and then you use fans. We had it down to a science, bro,
You
dude.
probably got to take all the cheese out of that place too. Can't leave no cheese on the scene.
You don't really heat treat for. Wait, what are you talking about? Cheese? Hold on, now I'm confused.
You got to make sure all the cheese is out of the building.
All the cheese, like
I mean,
real
that would
cheese?
suck. Yeah, any kind of cheese anywhere if you got it up to 200 degrees.
Basically, the way that you do it is you go room by room, and you have these big heaters, basically convection heaters that are like coil heaters that called triflows, I think is what they were called. But you take like 2 or 3 of them there, you get the room really hot, you circulate the air, and then you just kind of like move things away from the wall where bed bugs like to hang out. And you don't really have to do the kitchen usually, because like kitchens, then it's not really where bed bugs hang out because they feed on people, which is, dude, bed bugs are fucking gross.
So what you're saying though is the cheese is safe.
Yeah, the cheese is safe. The cheese is all good. All the food is good. All the cheese is safe.
Mostly I'm worried about the cheese. That's the thing I'd be mostly worried about.
It's a weird thing to be worried about, but all right.
Sour cream, You know, if you have some...
Wouldn't
if you
sour
have some-
cream turn into cheese if it?
Maybe. I don't know how that works. So you're trying to say you can make cheese in your microwave?
I have no idea.
Besides
man. I don't know.
Velveeta? Have you ever eaten cheese in a car? Or stolen some cheese and the car was like a getaway driver was ready to go?
What? No.
You ever done anything nefarious in a car?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Sure, we'll get into that a little bit later.
Like what kind of nefariousness?
We're going to come back around.
Okay. So anyway, my Maserati, I drove a Maserati. I didn't drive it. Yeah, 12 feet. I backed it up. It was pretty cool. It was nice. I've been inside of a Tesla once. That was pretty cool.
And you drove it or just...
No. It was my first time in a Tesla. It was in Las Vegas actually, and I was taking a Uber, and I just lucked out that it was like an Uber X, but I got like regular pricing, or maybe it was Lyft. I don't know.
It was by luck that you drew this card?
Yeah.
Dang-a-lang. You're fortunate, man.
Yeah, the guy, he was like an Uber X driver because he had a nice Tesla. But I guess like right before he picked me up, he was supposed to pick someone else up, and the guy canceled on right before he got there. He's like, oh, fuck it, I'm already here. And picked me up.
In a DeLorean, you said?
A Tesla.
Oh, we went down this whole rabbit hole for a Tesla? Come on, everybody's driven a Tesla, bro.
You've been in a Tesla?
Yes.
You've driven one?
I've been a passenger several times.
It was my first time. That's why I'm bringing it up, because I'd never been in one before. Dude, I saw a DeLorean out in the wild. I took a picture of it, I think. Pretty sure I did. I'll have to find it. But
Cars are crazy. You know what I think cars are? They're like an analog avatar.
like an extension of ourselves. Yeah.
They embody the driver. They take you to superhuman feats, right? Like you can get across a couple states.
Pop quiz.
What?
Do you know where DeLorean was made? Where it was like designed and manufactured and everything?
I listened to a podcast about this too, and I forgot. I'm gonna say in California.
It's a whole different country, bruh.
Really?
Yeah, man. The DeLorean was like designed and built in a different country.
Just fucking tell us already. Shit.
Can't do it, man. There's like 127 countries. Start guessing, bro. We got all day. The Irish made the DeLorean. They did. They manufactured the DeLorean in the Irish Isles.
The guy was like a flop though, right? Like,
yeah, I don't think it like did very well. But I don't know. It's like Ireland's like fame is like, we made the DeLorean and we can drink.
Designed and manufactured over there, but they only made like 8 though, right?
No, dude, they made thousands. There's probably only 8 in existence, but I think they made thousands. I don't know. You know what? Let's ask Grok. Let's bring Grok back into the fold.
Fuck that guy. He's lazy. He only answers when he wants to, man. We found that out last episode.
I know, man, but I'm still going to be cool with him.
Okay.
Anyway, your first car, it was a El Camino?
It was a shared car.
Yeah. What about your first car that you owned?
Well, the first couple cars that followed after that were kind of donated, I guess you could say.
Gifted?
Yeah, or just bought at a really cheap price or just gifted, yeah. I had a lot of cars, I think. Shoot, I had a minivan at one point.
Yeah, minivan.
You know, the ones that open up on both sides?
Oh, shit.
And this old lady, she had backed into it when I was driving in the parking lot. She like backed into me. And it crunched the front, and that was my first, like, I got to dig in and make this work, you know, because I got to use it to get somewhere. And so I had to pop it open and, like, glue it together.
What?
Like the fan housing and all that stuff. And then,
oh, my God.
Yeah,
was it like and
it would overheat and, like, yeah.
The Chrysler Town and Country or whatever it was?
That was it. And my youngest son, Levi, he got in there, I guess, and broke the key off in the ignition.
I think you've told me this story before. And you were like, that's right. Tell it again, though.
I had to drill it out. I had a YouTube how to drill it out, and I had to make the most realistic looking key that I could come up with. I had to manufacture that shit.
What'd you make it out of?
Some really firm stainless steel.
Oh, yeah.
Like I worked on it on the vise and everything and tried to make it look like at least a legit key. And make sure that would work because I had to drive it multiple times.
Did you try using like the hot glue and then pull it out that way?
Everything, bro.
Did you ask it nicely?
Epoxy, magnets, kitchen knives whittled down to needle sharpness. Like,
you made a key though. That's pretty sick. Dude.
After I drilled it out. So
yeah.
When I drilled it out, I tried to make it a certain shape that was at a bit of a tilt so that way you could, because to turn it.
I have a question. Was this actually your minivan? It kind of sounds like you stole this fucking minivan, dude.
Why would I steal a minivan, bro?
I don't know. You needed a car. Because it's inconspicuous, bro.
No, it was given to me. But my youngest son was nefarious, and he just broke the key off. Like, what was I supposed to do? I had to come up with something by Monday because I had to go to work
Fucking Mondays.
in Visalia. And I was helping retro this restaurant place. Well, actually, it was Fat Albert's. Before that, it was Furniture Galleries. And we were remodeling this place for a guy that was Nelson Mandela's accountant.
What?
And he lived at the lakes in Visalia. He was a rich man. Where we were remodeling this place, and it was 3 stories high. It had like a coffee bar and like a nightclub, and it was just stacked, right?
It was a home?
No, it was a restaurant.
Whoa.
It was a restaurant.
Okay. Sorry.
You made me forget the point of the story.
I don't remember right either, actually.
Dude, that was a loss.
Zing! Right out of there.
Have you ever been cruising with a crew?
No.
No, you've never been cruising?
Why? Why would I do that? Why would I waste money?
You had a Mustang.
Yeah, that Mustang.
It was the high school thing to do. Everybody cruised in high school.
Barely got anywhere, dude. If that thing like died on me, we would have to push start that bitch. Like,
Oh, you went to like a party or two where you had a smash.
no, not really. I don't know. I wasn't very popular in high school.
You're a liar.
No, dude.
You were more popular than me.
Oh,
We should have an unpopular contest.
I'd win hands down.
Okay, so you've been driving for how many years?
Let's see. 16.
No, 42 minus 16, bro.
Yeah, 42. Hold on. Let me do the math. That's no, that doesn't sound right.
28.
Is it 28? I don't know. I was sucking math, dude. This is really pathetic. Shout out to the public school system. We can't even do fucking basic math right now. This is rough.
This is how I do it. Okay, this is how I do it. I take 42 and I drop the 2. So I just do 40 minus 16, right?
Yeah.
6 plus 4 is 10. You got the other, that's
28.
Yes.
You're right. 28. Yeah.
I can do a lot of things. I can do a lot of things.
I can't do shit.
You ever gotten in any car wrecks before?
Like while I was driving, or just
Either
generally?
or.
Yeah,
Either or.
a few. Yeah.
Did you get injured?
No.
Was it traumatic?
Not really. I mean, it was. I don't know. The first time, like, I think did I tell the story about when we ran into the Blockbuster? Like,
No,
actually,
you did not.
no, I didn't tell this fucking story. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Are you
Please
sure?
indulge us. Please.
So, I'm pretty sure I've told this story before, but
Tell it again.
All
Damn
right,
it. Tell it now.
You can't remember. So, I think I was like 17 and in high school, and me and some friends were going to like this kind of makeshift like punk rock concert over at the Westfield
Church.
Church. Yeah.
Yep.
I have told this story. You do know this story.
No, I know that place. It was
The punk rock?
had known.
So we're all dressed up, right? Like we got like our hair dyed all crazy with like manic panic and all sorts of
that's so
shit.
adorable.
There was like me and 2 of my guy friends, and then like one of our girlfriends, and she had like old like 1960s like wedding dress on, like for a punk rock show, but we're all dressed up like punk rockers. And
That is
my buddy had
that's-
just gotten his license, and we went to the Save Mart because we were going to go and get some food because we were hungry. Like we weren't drinking, we weren't smoking, like we didn't do any of that, but we went to Save Mart and we're just like, oh, we'll go and get some food and then we'll go right back. Like we're just kind of hungry. So we go to Save Mart, we get some food, we go to like the hot food bar, you know, that like the fried chicken and like the Mojos. You remember the Mojos, the potato wedges? So what are they called? Mojos, Jojos, potato wedges? What do you call them?
Mohos.
Mohos?
Mojos.
Mojos. That's what I thought. See, I get in this fight with my wife all the time. She calls them
Or
Jojos.
fried potatoes. They could be called fried potatoes.
I'm all there. Fucking potatoes.
Papas fritas.
There's another thing, probably an Irish thing, papas fritas.
Papas fritas.
So anyway, we get some of that stuff, and then we're driving back. We're going back to the church, and we're driving down one of the aisles there at Save Mart, heading towards where the Blockbuster was. And you know how that Blockbuster had the drop box right there that faced Save Mart?
I vaguely remember it, yes.
Yeah. So anyway, the drop box, like the nighttime drop box, faced Save Mart. So we're driving through, and my buddy who was driving was like arguing with the girl, sort of like they were looking for something or arguing for something. And I was like, hey man, like you need to slow down. Like, hey man, you need to slow down. Dude, the Blockbuster's right there. Like you need to slow down. But we were going like 5 miles an hour or something. Dude, motherfucker didn't listen, hopped the curb, ran right into that big ass, like, floor to ceiling window with a nighttime drop box on it, dude. Like, going 5 miles an hour, dude.
He was not qualified to be behind the wheel.
Dude, he did.
He just ignored you?
Yeah. Because
You guys didn't have cell phones back then.
No.
Was he eating, just stuffing his face?
No,
so
no.
hard?
Him and the girl were like looking for something or arguing about something. So anyway,
Fucking put the car in park.
I wasn't driving, bitch. I was in the middle. I was
The
in
cops came
It was,
and everything?
and it was a minivan. It was a minivan.
The cops came and
I
everything?
failed to mention it. Oh yeah, the cops came. Like the manager of the Blockbuster came out. And she's like, "What the hell?" I was like, "Dude, like you're so lucky. There's no
so
one like
he finally put the brakes on right then after
Oh,
he
no,
crushed
no, no,
the
no.
glass?
He was already like the building stopped us. Like he didn't press the brakes until we were already stopped. Like then he put it in park. Like that entire window was just gone. Like crushed the nighttime drop box. Like
Did you go to jail?
no, we didn't go to
Did
jail.
you get a ticket?
I don't even think he got a ticket.
Did
I
you have to
think
pay for it?
I'm sure his parents' insurance. Yeah, paid for it.
Dang, that sucks.
But dude, like we're sitting there and we're waiting because like the cops had to be called, right? And they're like, "You guys been drinking?" We're like, "No, not drinking at all. Smoking anything."
But your hair's all dyed up,
dude.
and
But we look like
you're wearing leopard print underwear, and you have like more spikes.
Yeah,
More spikes are
we
on
got
your
the
body.
spikes
than-
on, and like the hair's all spiked.
Somebody's wearing
No,
mascara.
dude, I've never worn.
Never
mascara.
that hard. It's not like glam rock.
No.
Punk is cousins with glam rock. I'm just telling you right
Yeah.
now. They're like second cousins.
Second cousins who kiss.
Yes. 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 Yep. Sure.
They have a complicated relationship. If it was a Facebook relationship status, it's complicated.
You know what? I enjoy cruise. I went cruising. We would go cruising. I've been cruising.
Where?
Some guys down Olive, down Maine, down Mooney.
Dude, they do that now on Main Street, man.
Yeah.
Like all the like.
The other day we saw a kid up there, man. His car was flipped around backwards.
What?
It was going
What?
the wrong
I don't
direction. But for some reason he wouldn't try to drive it. It was weird. There was a bunch of little punk kids.
That is kinda weird.
A&W. I've been in some car accidents too. Some that were minorly injurious. How do you say that word?
I don't think that you can turn that into.
Resulted in injury,
It resulted in injury.
injuriousness, injurious.
No fatalities.
No fatalities. Thank goodness. Do the crucifix. Kiss your finger. I always do that whenever like a curse is muttered like that. I just do it.
I didn't mutter any curse. I
I'm just
just was
kidding.
asking.
I'm
man.
kidding.
I'm a
When I was
witch.
a little kid, like 5, 6 years old, I used to have dreams that I was driving a car, but I was, a little kid size, so I couldn't really see over the wheel. Had a recurring dream about
What?
this. It happened enough times for me to remember that I've had it since when I was like 5 or 6.
Have you ever had dreams where like you literally thought you died?
I guess so.
Yeah, like you get to the point where it's like, holy shit, I
Yeah.
thought I was dead. Like when you wake up, you're
Yeah.
like, oh shit, oh
Yeah,
shit.
or on the verge of it, or yeah. Or
Oh,
just,
dude,
like,
I've had a dream recently where I was like, I can't remember exactly what I was dreaming about, but I had a dream that I like had gotten shot in the head. Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
Dream Weaver.
Cross yourself right now. Come on.
You got shot in the
Turn
head?
around, spit. Yeah, in my dream, it was weird, dude. And like I woke up. and
Did
I
you
was
hear the bang?
Like, yeah, I don't know what it was.
Did you hear the bang when the
I can't
gun
remember.
went off?
I can't remember.
You can't remember
Mhm.
that, but that's when you woke up. The moment you woke up.
Yep.
That's like a movie kind of.
Oh, dude, it was weird. It was creepy. I did not like it.
I
Didn't
used
like
to
it at all.
have, not recently, but I used to have for years and years and years. I'm talking at least like a dozen times a decade. I would have this reoccurring dream. I could fly, but I'd have to run really fast. I'd have to get running real fast, and then I'd start to slowly float up until I got up there and I had to flap my wings kind of like a bird, low key. Yeah.
You couldn't even fly like Superman. You had to,
I had to get running, and every now and then I'd have to give a good gust,
dude. I think
to stay up there.
I think if that's a way I was able to fly, I'd be like, nah, fuck it, I'm good.
Sometimes it came in handy. Like you get spurts of extra
Like,
energy.
I look ridiculous.
You get spurts of but hey, at least you're flying. I mean, come on. Anyways,
If we were meant to fly, the all powerful being would have given us wings.
well, we were meant to fly. It was in our destiny that we would create such vessels.
Aeroplanes, yeah.
Speaking of driving and piloting, have you ever been like in a small airplane?
Yeah, I have. Mhm.
Did you put your hand on the sticks?
No. If I could afford it, I would love to like go and start taking like pilot classes.
How many planes would you say
Aviator
you've flown
classes.
in your whole life?
I don't
Could
know.
you count them on your fingers?
On like my two hands?
Yeah.
No, I definitely could not. No.
That's how many flights you've taken?
Yeah.
Dang. What do you usually like to do on a plane?
Drink.
Drink. And then take a nap?
Drink and take a nap.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Recently, I've been doing a lot of reading on planes.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I read about like World War One. I know it's real light
in the
reading.
Air. Oh my gosh! Right?
Could you imagine if you were like reading or like watching some movie about like the 9/11 while on a plane?
Made me pee my pants,
that would
man.
fuck me up.
Curse. Right then and
curse.
You ever been driving and you had to take a deuce like real bad? Not that you can remember.
Not anything specific.
Have you ever been driving when you were super sick and so you had to pull over to pull up, but it wasn't because you drank, like it was just because you felt really sick?
Yeah. Both drank and just sick.
It kind of sucks.
Yeah. Oh, it's terrible.
How many times would you say you got pulled over in your whole lifetime?
Pulled over in my whole lifetime? Just pulled over or pulled over and got a ticket?
Both. Give me both, baby.
Give it to me, baby.
6 times.
6 times?
Yeah.
That's counting all your tickets, and then. Yeah, how many did you get a ticket for? Really?
2.
Dang, bro. I've had a lot more run-ins with the law, I guess.
Really?
I've been pulled over a lot more times than that.
Maybe 7 times and 3 tickets, I think, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But you know what, dude? When I was working up in the Bay Area, I did a shitload of driving. When I was working for pest control, I worked there for 6 years, dude. And every day is driving, like traveling, like in the Bay Area.
And you never got pulled over?
I got pulled over one time. One time I got pulled over and got a ticket. Actually, no. Oh shit! Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm counting them up. 2 times. One, the first time I got pulled over, I was actually like inputting something into my Garmin like GPS thing. Like I was stopped at a stoplight, but I was like inputting it, and then like I pulled it off like the little. No, I pulled the screen off like the little thing that holds it. You know, like the little arm that holds it onto the windshield, and I was like typing something into it, and I got pulled over. And the cop was like, "Are you on your phone?" I was like, "Oh no, I was at the stoplight, like typing on my Garmin." He's like, "Oh," he's like, "Where's your phone?" I was like, "In the other seat." He goes, "Okay, well, it just looked like you were, like typing on your phone." I was like, "Nope."
Dude, the same thing happened to me one time, but I was actually texting.
And you said you were fucking with your Garmin, or
He's like, "I saw you or whatever on your phone, da da da." But he was super nice about it. He was real nice about it. And I was like, no. I was like, I was looking at my alarm or some bullshit excuse. But he's like, okay, if you could show me that you weren't texting just now and show me your time, the timestamp or whatever, your last text, then it's cool. And of course, just pick the last text that was from a couple hours ago or something like that, And he was like, okay. And that was it.
So he really didn't give a fuck at all. Like, can he take your phone? Probably not, huh?
No, not unless you're trying to use it as a weapon or something, yeah. Well, he might be able to confiscate it or something, like if you got arrested right then. But.
Yeah, but you weren't being arrested for anything. It was a minor traffic infraction. Like, they couldn't have, like, just taken your phone. I remember one time, dude, I was working in San Francisco. I was getting off of work at 5 o'clock, and I worked at a restaurant in, like, this super busy, like, touristy Pier 39 where I worked. I worked down, and I was driving home. And there's always just a shit ton of traffic in San Francisco because nobody knows how to drive and everybody drives a car and the streets are really small and whatever. But anyway, I was sitting in my car in all this traffic. We're going like 5 miles an hour, and I had my head like leaning on my hand, and I was like driving with one hand and I had my head like leaning on my hand. Bike cop like came up to me and like knocked on my window, like made me roll my window down. He's like, "You talking on your phone?" I was like, "No." He goes, I was like, I was just leaning on my hand. He goes, "Oh, well, try and keep your hands at 10 and 2. I was like, what? And he just drove off.
Oh my god!
I got the 10 and 2, man. It was
like, when you say bike cop, you mean motorcycle or like bicycle cop?
Like bicycle cop.
Bicycle.
It was pretty funny though, dude. Like knocked on. It actually scared the shit out of me because I didn't like zoning out just because I was like stuck in traffic. I'd been in work all day. I was like, oh fuck this. I just want to go home. Just like looking straight out, and it was like knock, knock, knock. I was like, oh shit. I was like, God dang, dude. I was like,
I've been let go a couple other times too. Besides that, they let me off, dude. Yeah. You ever gone off on a cop before? I feel real rude. I feel real rude about that. I'm real sorry.
No.
I'm super sorry that I did that. I was a dick. I did it one time, dude. One time.
Never done that.
I felt real bad afterwards. I wanted to send him a cake or something. It was all my fault. It was all my fault, Ossifer.
I feel bad when like I get bad customer service and like I get mean with somebody like for bad customer service, and I'll call back and be like, "I'm sorry, I didn't really." I'm like, dude, I'm such a sissy, dude. Like, I'll think about it. 10 minutes, call back. Like, I remember like I had looking into getting like a booster pump for our farm, And because ours was going out, and I was like, I called this company, like small, like mom and pop sort of company, like out in Tulare or something. And I was like, hey, I'm looking for this booster. I'm looking for this booster pump. Gave her all the specs, and she's like, oh, like I can't actually find that, but I found this other one. Sounds good, but as long as you think it can be compatible with what I had before. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, I'll think about it. And then she called me up and she's like, hey, so your booster pump's coming in. And I was like, oh, I was just wondering, can I see the specs on it? Because I want to know what I'm getting. Can you send me over the specs? She's like, I already ordered it from the manufacturer. It's already on its way. I'm not going to send you the spec sheet. I already told you it's compatible, but I'm buying it. So I want to know what I'm getting. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want you to send me the spec sheet. Well, we already paid for shipping for it to get here. I was like, well, that's not my problem. So, and I started getting like super pissed. And then like I could hear like her husband who actually owns the place. And he's like, I can hear him in the background. He's like, what are you doing? Just leave it alone. Leave it be. And I was like, I'm not paying for it. Like, I'm not paying your shipping because you preemptively ordered this thing when I didn't authorize the order yet. And then I felt bad and called back like 10 minutes later. I was like, I'm really sorry. Because I hate burning bridges, dude. I don't know. Like, it's a weird thing with me. How do we get from that? How do we get from talking about cars to
I don't
that?
know.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Oh, we're still talking about cars. So accidents. Tell me about your accidents. What's the worst one you've been in?
Gosh, I don't even want to talk about it. There's a trauma associated with those, I think.
Oh, seriously? Like that bad? Hey, we're in the trust tree.
It
with
was
an
a
S.
foggy night.
We're in a safe space.
It was a foggy night, and this
Spooky.
this guy had towed a travel trailer to his house, but he left the tail end of it sticking out of the bushes right there, and there was no lights or reflectors because he chained it up to his hitch when he pulled it in his driveway.
Yeah.
It was a foggy night, and he left it sticking out just so much past these bushes, and I clipped the back of it and then bounced off that and went to a telephone pole.
Oh, shit. How fast were you going?
Oh, probably like 45 or something.
Yeah.
45, maybe 50.
Liar. Just to clip a trailer and then run to a telephone pole? Just kidding.
The trailer like shattered.
Oh, just like exploded into a
And they were like, we should have had, a proper hitch on it. It was just a chain. Like there was no like hookup for the lights or anything.
Yeah.
And they were coming from the opposite direction. It was just so much that, and I was awake the whole time. Like I felt the airbags go off. After I hit the telephone pole, there was some lady out there like, just screaming her guts off. And I was like, lady, calm the flip down. I got to get my phone. It's all right.
I'm not dead yet.
Yeah.
Leave me alone, bitch. Yeah, I think the worst accident that I've ever been in is, definitely I was working up at a summer camp, like above Fresno, and it was like, way, way up. And we had like this staff outing like every week. And we would go down to Fresno and like go and do like laser tag or something down there, like watch a movie or whatever, just to like get away from the camp for the night or whatever. I was with this guy who had like just turned 18, I think. He had just turned 18. He was one of the camp counselors that just turned 18 or wasn't quite 18. So he couldn't technically like take me with him, but there was no other room. So I went with him and we were like going around these curves and I think it had been raining or something. We're going around these curves and like we started slipping and he like would adjust and we'd start slipping and he'd adjust. Finally, like we slipped and like slid as we were going around the curve, we like slid off the road into a giant boulder. Like I was in the back, I was in the back seat and I was like, cause he was driving pretty fast and going around curves at 6. So I like laid down. So when we hit, I was like on the ground, dude. And I just like smashed into the back of the front seats in front of me. That was the worst one. Like nobody got really hurt, got injured at all, but that was probably the scariest.
Did it hit the car in the side or on the front?
Oh, right in the front. Yeah, right in the front.
Dang.
Yeah. But the crazy thing, this thing that scared me is like coming down from like Shaver Lake up there. Like some of those, there's like cliffs, like right there.
Yes.
I was like, dude, what if we went over this fucking cliff? Like that scared that would scare.
God put that boulder. The Lord put that boulder.
Well, we actually like went across the road into the mountain, not away from the mountain, like not off the cliff. But I was just thinking about like, what if it was like the other, like what if it was curving the other way, like off the side of the mountain? Fuck, I'd be dead. You would not be doing this podcast with me right now.
I've been in a couple little benders like that too, up in the snow, up in the mountains.
Yeah.
I had a buddy that was just kind of driving a little bit recklessly, like he would like to do sometimes and peel out. He'd like to pull the e-brake.
Shut the fuck up,
He'd
really.
like to pull the e-brake and like peel out on the little roundabout thing. Not roundabouts, switchbacks. What are those called?
Switchback roundabouts.
No, like when you go up the mountains, what's it called?
Oh, cutbacks, like hairpin turns.
Yes, that's a classification of them, but I'm talking about the turnouts.
Turnout. Oh,
Not turnouts.
cutbacks. Switchbacks.
Something like that. Just above Coffee Camp, I think it is. Just above Coffee Camp.
Yeah, all those like super hairpin
Where they
turns.
used to be able to find the tarantulas. Remember years ago?
October.
Not anymore though. Not anymore now. But years ago, there used to be tarantulas that would come across the highway right there.
Tons. I've seen a few.
I picked up a couple of them too. They don't bite you,
No,
but it
tarantulas
still
are people.
feels very guilty, like running over them.
Have you ever hit anything else?
A cow, not a cow.
Oh shit!
Not a cow.
I was
Not a
like-
cow. It was a wild pig. It was a wild pig.
I was like, that fucked up your car if you hit a cow.
It was a wild pig.
Did it fuck up your car?
The truck we were in, no.
Did you kill
It
it?
was my
Oh, that's
friend.
right. You were telling, yeah.
Yeah.
And you went and you butchered it up, right?
Not me, but him.
Noise.
Yeah, him.
Bacon.
It was probably pretty illegal what we did.
You've never, no. It's, oh,
We
well,
threw
it
the
might have been
carcass in the dumpster. You're not supposed to do that, dude.
Mhm.
You're not supposed to do that. So one time, my little stepbrother, he reminded me of this story. I had totally forgot it. I wiped it from my brain. But in that El Camino that I drove, we went to some party, or I was taking him to a party or something. He told me the other day this story. And for some reason, like when he got out, somebody started shooting at me, I guess. But I drove away.
What?
And it didn't hit the car, I guess. And I was like, what are you talking about? He totally reminded me. I had a flashback a little bit and had to think back really hard. And I think he's telling the truth. Someone was shooting at me and I just took off driving.
Nice Nate the gangster. Gangster.
What?
Fucking pulling up on drive-bys and shit, dude.
One time at night,
In an El Camino.
dude, one
Not
time I was on
fucking
foot.
around.
I was on foot and it was late at night and I was taking like the alleyways behind Maine to try to make it across to home because I was like, I don't know, I was sketched out. I was just trying to make it there and like, not have anybody see me.
Yeah.
But anyways, I came out of the end of this alleyway and it was right there on 2nd Street, I think, more towards Putnam.
Yeah.
And somebody pulled up and just started blowing up this house, like just
Oh, shit.
like with a machine gun. And I was
Like
just,
a fully
Yeah.
automatic. Wow,
yeah, and I was
that's
just
terrible.
frozen there, like, oh my gosh. And I kept on walking. I ducked down in the alleyway again, and I came up the next block, and there was a cop that pulled up right then, just boop, like right up to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, that way, they're shooting that way, and he just took off and left and went that way. And I was like,
man.
oh shoot.
Damn. Damn.
So then I bolted home.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done, like with or while driving a car?
Let's say some physical
No. Just like
graffiti,
physical graffiti. What the shit? What are you talking about?
getting down.
While driving?
But it's not a good idea in any like context. It's not a good idea for me because I'm too large. It doesn't work for me in cars. And
Wait,
vehicles. I'm
like
too big.
while driving though? Like actually while driving?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's not easy.
You ever try making out while you're driving?
No.
It's a near-death experience.
Why would you do that?
It's just wanted to make out right then. Seemed like a good time to make it out.
I've had sex while driving, but it was like I was still trying to pay attention to the road because I appreciate my life.
You're still a good driver. You're still within the law. The
I
limits
still
of
had
the
my
law.
hands on 10 and 2, bitch. Like, get out of here.
You're within the limits of the law.
Dude, I was going the speed limit. I was using my blinker.
Dang. You know what annoys the piss out of me? People that don't use their blinkers. That annoys the piss out of me.
Dude.
I hate it. Or they turn it on right when they're turning.
Yeah.
Like as if that,
I'm like, it's 100
freaking
feet,
means anything.
motherfucker.
like right when they turn, literally they turn it on and then you're like, oh, and all the
Like
people
you,
behind you are
or like
pissed.
when you're trying to like turn out and like you're like, okay, all these cars going straight, and then they turn at the last minute. You're like, you motherfucker! I could have turned out right there, you bastard. Yeah, I
Have
hate
you
that
ever
too.
peeled out in a car?
No.
No, I've
No.
lost some traction in a car
Dude.
before. I've never jumped a car.
What's the fastest you've ever driven a car?
Probably close to like high 90s. Probably high 90s.
What kind of car was it?
Oh shoot! I don't think it was that El Camino. Gosh,
High quality podcasting here right now. I'm just fucking with you,
a Celica maybe?
dude. I am mean.
I think it was a Toyota.
a Toyota Celica. What?
I think so.
Those things get up to 90?
Yeah, they're little fast cars.
Come on. Oh, you're talking about like the rice rocket ones?
Maybe a
They're all-
Mazda. Maybe a Mazda.
Mazda.
Mazdas.
I got my Mustang after I got it running up to like 115 once. And like the whole thing was shaking, like it was gonna fall apart, dude.
I bet.
I was scared, like I was scared shitless. Like the whole thing was just like, dude. I was like rattling for like 2 minutes after we stopped. I'm like, damn it!
I used to have some friends that were into street racing, kind of, just really just
Like Tokyo Drift,
stroking themselves, really, but no, nothing
Ew.
like that. Nothing like that. But,
Ew.
so cars are like avatars; they're like reflections of the driver, almost.
I don't know. Then I'm pretty fucking eclectic. I've had a lot of weird ass cars. I guess.
You have?
Yeah.
I had a Carmen Ghia once.
Ooh, those are nice cars. I like
It
Carmen
was
Ghia.
powder pink.
What? Are you serious?
I drove it like 2 times. I was too big to fit in a car like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how'd you?
I sold it to some lady from LA. She came all the way over here for that thing
Dang.
and barely got past the grapevine because it was an old ass car. It was restored, it was nice, but
Yeah,
it was powder pink.
powder pink.
Yeah, that would have
Powder
been thug life if I drove that around, huh?
Today?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You ever own a Subaru?
No, I'd like to though. I want to get a Subaru Brat, dude. Those things are sick.
Okay, let's play a game.
Okay.
Name as many car brands as you can.
This mini car brand.
Yes.
Oh, gee.
Or models.
Or wait. We're getting too broad here. We gotta pare it down a little bit, or we could be here all night.
All right, go ahead.
Wait, what are we doing?
The game, the brand name.
Are we doing brand name?
Yeah.
Just the maker, not the model?
I guess.
Okay, we're doing the make, not the
I
model.
guess so. That's what you just said.
Okay, go ahead. You start.
Maserati.
Carmen Ghia.
That's not a brand. It's Volkswagen.
Oh, that's right. Oh, Volkswagen. My bad. I already lost. You won.
I'll give you
Bitch.
one more chance.
Okay. Go ahead. Maserati.
But Volkswagen's off the table now.
Volkswagen's
though.
off the
We'll just say
table
you
now.
said that.
Okay,
We'll just
okay,
say you
okay.
said it. My turn.
No.
My turn. My turn then. You already said Volkswagen.
Okay.
This is like slow pitch softball. Lincoln.
Toyota.
Nissan.
BYD.
What?
Oh yeah, man. It's a Chinese electric car. It's supposed to be like the best electric car ever made so far.
BYB.
BYD.
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 That sounds like some sort of like,
If we could get them here, I would buy one tomorrow.
that sounds like some sort of like intercourse.
No, BYD. Like an STD? Like BYD.
I don't know what that
he's
is.
got BYD. Ah, fuck, dude. Damn, seriously? Steve's got BYD?
Are you into BYD?
Damn.
Okay, you say BYD? Whatever
Yeah.
the fuck that means. Did I say? Did I say?
It's a
Lotus?
real one. Look it up, bitch.
Did I say Lotus already?
Lotus. No, you did not say
Okay,
Lotus.
Lotus.
Lamborghini.
Ferrari.
Ooh. Ooh. Porsche.
Rolls Royce.
What is
Rolls Royce.
Bentley.
Fiat.
Aston Martin.
Cadillac.
I was just going to say, you're going to have to go to the
Cadillac.
domestics. You have to
Cadillac.
go to the domestics.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Jaguar.
Infinity.
Land Rover.
Hummer.
Kia.
International.
Ooh. Tucker.
Hyundai.
Honda.
Chrysler.
Dodge.
Chevrolet.
Ford.
Scion.
Subaru.
Volvo.
Ooh. Tesla.
Did we say Mazda already?
Yeah.
Oh,
And you said Maserati already
oh
too.
no. DeLorean.
You bastard.
Oh, I got it.
Jeep.
Acura.
Ooh. Lexus.
Damn it. That was mine. Mitsubishi. Yes. Mitsubishi.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah. Mitsubishi.
Daewoo.
Why did you do the Daewoo? Not the Daewoo. Oh, I could do this. You could do this, Nate. You could freaking do this, Nate.
There's probably like a billion we're just not thinking of right now at all.
Probably. I can't do it. You think you won. Wait. Suzuki, baby. Fucking Suzuki. Suzuki! Suzuki! Yes! Yes!
Hold on. I'm still thinking. BMW.
Dang it! Mercedes.
Oh, nice.
I still have another one.
You still have another one on top of that?
Yeah. I think so. I think that's what
I'm trying to think of like countries.
I got two of them.
Italy, you said Ferrari already. You said Fiat already.
I can't believe we haven't said this one.
Are you serious? Is it? Which one is it?
We're fucking
California?
stupid.
Is it America? America. Don't say it. Don't say it. I'm still thinking. Dude.
I got one. I got one.
Oh, dude, there's got to be like another one. How did you come up with another one? Okay, go ahead. You won.
You sure?
Yeah, I can't think.
Wait, let me make sure. Let me verify. Okay, I think it's a Saab or Saab. Saab?
Oh, Saab. Yeah, Saab. S-A-A-B. Saab. Saab. All right. Good job. Congratulations.
Wow, this feels good to finally win.
You win a lot of them. Shut your mouth.
Okay, do you like driving other vehicles?
What do you mean?
Bicycles, rollerblades.
I used to rollerblade, and I used
Really?
to skateboard. I was never good at skateboarding. I feel like I was better at rollerblading. Yeah.
That'd be cool to do the luge. I think that'd be fun to do a luge someday.
Dude, we did. Oh, like an actual like toboggan luge, like go down
Something
that?
like that. Yeah.
Dude, no, I don't think so. They go like 90 miles an hour. Hell no.
You know you have to have a license to drive a boat now?
What?
Yes. It's
What?
true.
That's
It's
crap.
true.
Garbage. Why?
I don't know. There must have been too many accidents or something. Too many injuries.
That's because people are
Too many
fucking
people partying on
stupid and
boats.
they get drunk and they.
Yeah. It's not a good combo.
Isn't that a weird thing though? Like you have to have a license to drive a boat, yet you can still drink and drive a boat.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I mean, you can't be like intoxicated completely, but yeah, you can drink.
I'd be curious to look that up.
Ask Grok. Grok.
I guess when you're on a roller coaster, you're kind of driving that, but there's just no steering wheel.
You're not driving it. No, you're not in any sort of control on a
It'd be
roller
cool to
coaster.
drive a train, huh? Or do you think it'd be stressful?
Depends on what kind of train. Like a
mini train.
like a high, like a mini,
like a
train.
mini train, yeah.
Like at the mall, the ones
Like
they
the
set
ones
up for
at-
Christmas.
Yeah, like the one at
That would not be cool.
at a theme park or something.
It would be funny to see you like in your elf costume driving one of those. So
Dang.
you might get arrested.
Trying to think of the most crazy thing I'd ever drove before. Not very crazy, I guess.
I mean,
Some motorcycles. I drove a couple motorcycles.
motorcycle.
a
Dude,
couple-
I want to get a motorcycle
three-wheelers.
so bad.
couple
Three-wheelers are pretty
three-wheelers.
fun. Yeah.
This one time we were riding this 3-wheeler and it had no suspension. It was like old like ag
Yeah.
trike thing.
Mm.
And it just had 3 wheels, and we restored it. Like we put a badass engine on there. My
Yeah.
stepdad helped us we painted it and stuff. And we went riding down by the river and my sister saw this hill and she was like, I'm going to go for it. And she went like full speed ahead and like it did like a flip, but only half a flip. Like landed on her.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, I thought I was going to have to give her CPR. I was so scared.
That's terrifying.
It was crazy because the seat came down on her and I was like, oh my God, that was a crazy wipeout. She biffed it pretty bad.
Have you ever ridden a jet ski?
Yes.
Fun though.
I can't do it for some reason. I throw my
Yeah.
back out.
That's weird. Don't do that. Don't throw your back out. I like driving boats though. That's pretty fun.
You ever ride the bus?
I lived in San Francisco, dude. Yeah, I rode the bus.
You ever see any crazy naked people on the bus?
I saw all sorts of crazy ass shit on the bus, dude. Yeah.
People pooping?
I don't know that I ever saw that specifically. I definitely saw like someone passed out like in their own piss on a bus though.
You ever been on a party bus?
Yeah. Been on a party bus before. Mm-hmm. They're fun.
A limousine?
Yeah, dude, I've been in a limousine with you
Oh shit, you're right.
twice. I think
No, just one. Wait,
prom.
did we take a limousine?
I think we took a limo one of those times.
Dang.
Yeah, I think so.
Dang.
Maybe not.
Lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Hell no, I didn't pay for it.
The DMV. Let's talk about the DMV now.
Fuck no, why, dude? It's probably just as boring as being at the DMV.
You know what? I'm going to say this. The DMV has improved in one area.
What's that?
The ability to online register different
Oh my
parts of it.
god, seriously, thank you so much,
Thank you
DMV,
so
for making it.
much.
You can basically do anything online now. You don't have to go and fucking wait.
And if you do, you can pre-register online, and then it makes it like that. You get to it's like a fast pass.
Dude, what the
Every
fuck, man?
time I'm
Like
gonna
all all these people and kids have it easy.
Yeah, they do.
Dude, when we had to go down, we had to wait like for fucking ever.
It was nerve wracking.
And take that test.
Yeah.
And then we had to take the actual driving test.
And you had to get driver's training.
Yeah,
Remember, I took driver's training in a 2004 Mustang.
What?
Yeah, it was green. You ever had to go to driving class, like if you got a ticket or a suspension on your license?
Not actually to driving class. I've done like driving school online now, yeah.
Yeah, I think I did. I got to do that one time too. They gave me that option. I've had my license suspended a couple times.
What?
Yeah.
That sucks.
For not paying the tickets.
Oh, shit. Pay the tickets.
It caught up with me. I was moving around a lot, you
Yeah,
know.
well,
I didn't change my
yeah.
address, and I lost track of it, but I paid it off.
Funny thing about that, if they want
finally
money,
paid it
they'll
off.
fucking find you. They don't give a shit.
I finally paid it off. It's been a long time. It's been I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say how long it's been since I got my last ticket because I don't want to jinx it. It's been a good time. I've had a good roll.
You've had a good run.
I appreciate all the time ticket free.
If I get a ticket tomorrow, I'm
not even
gonna
gonna
be
say
pissed
it.
about this.
I'm not even going to say that.
podcast.
That's why I'm not going to say the last time was. That's why I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that, dude.
The last time I got pulled
No,
over.
don't say it.
No. I'm not the last time I got a ticket. Last time I got pulled over. So it was when my wife and I were traveling down from the Bay Area down here to help set up for our wedding. We weren't married at the time, but we were driving down here to go to my cousin's farm to like help clean up their farm and like set up for the wedding that we were doing. And we were staying down there with them, and we were heading back up to the Bay Area after a weekend of like working, and my wife was like super, super sick. And I was going out 190, like past 65, you know, way out there, way west 190, like before the 99. So I'm going out that way, and I just like, well, first, like I was pulling off onto 190. People like go fast as fuck out there, and there's like only 2 stop signs. And I saw this truck coming, so I like pulled out, was trying to get up to speed, and I was like, oh, I don't want this truck to get behind me or, you know, feel like I cut them off or anything. So getting up to speed. And I was doing like, I don't know, I guess I got up to 70, 75, something like that. And I just wasn't paying attention. So my wife was sick, or she wasn't my wife at the time, but my fiance was sick, dying. And then so, like I drove past this highway patrol and I was like, oh, fuck, I'm getting a ticket. I'm going like 70, 75.
Before they pulled the lights on?
Yeah, like he
You're
pulled
just like,
out.
I'm getting it.
Yeah. I was like, I'm getting a ticket. Like he just like pulled out, drove past him, hiding. You know what I mean? Like how
Yeah.
they do out there.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Pulls me over.
How long did you drive after that?
As soon as he turned the lights on, I like, leave,
I would have you know what I would have done?
Just
I would have
pulled
just pulled over. Like right away. Turned the car off.
pulled over, gotten out, put my hands on the
I would have walked away. No, I would just walk. Hey, that's not my car, bro. That's not my car.
Prove it. I wasn't driving. Prove it.
Look, there's somebody else in that car. It ain't me, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I don't know. You got that on
I
camera?
pull over and act like I was asleep. I pull over and act like I was asleep. It's like,
Dude, what's going on, man? I was trying to catch a nap.
we can't pull over any further. He's
Can't
already
pull
pulled
over.
over.
But so anyway, he pulls me over, but he goes to the passenger side because the driver's side was like on the road, right? Because now they go to the passenger side first, so they don't get taken out by another car. And she was my fiance at the time, coughing up a lump, like hacking up, just like all sick, dude. She
Like in his face, like on purpose.
dude, no, like not on purpose, but it was definitely in his face, basically. And he goes, "You know how fast you were going?" Oh man, like you know what? I think I was going like.
You should have started coughing too, dude. You should be.
Well, I was just trying to.
I don't know, sir, 'cause I'm so sick.
You know, I
Milk
think I was going like 75. It's like, yeah, you're going 75. You know what the speed limit is. But my license said I was from the Bay Area. And I was like, oh, actually, you know what? I'm not real sure. I'm from the Bay Area. To a cop, I lied to
You
him.
just embellished is all.
Yeah, we'll say that. I'm from the Bay Area. You know, I was just trying to get up to speed because there's a car coming up and then it pulled off and I just wasn't paying attention. You know, my wife's sick or my fiance's sick. We're just trying to get home to the Bay Area. Like, I'm so sorry. But I get it. You know, I was going fast. Like, yeah, give me your license and registration. I was like, okay. Go over and was trying to cover his face after as my wife trying to like not cough on his face. Grab my license and insurance. Went and checked it. I didn't have like any tickets or anything. Came back to my side this time. Didn't go to her side. Came to my side.
Did he make weird eyes too? Was he like, ugh?
No, he like didn't even come to the window. He goes basically through my license and insurance. He's like, all right, just try and slow down while you're out here. Like, holy shit, I think you just got me out of a ticket, babe. Like, I think he thought you were patient zero. He just ran back to his car, sped off the other way. Fuck that, dude. Dude, yes, you just saved me from tickets. So I told her, I was like, next time I get pulled over, ever get pulled over again, just start coughing.
I'm shitting myself right now, officer.
Right.
Machine, have a fart machine.
Start using my kids. Like, it'd be cool if my kid could like throw up on command.
No, the diaper's everywhere.
Hey, buddy, just start puking.
Undo the straps of the diaper and be like, oh no, his wiener's everywhere. Oh man,
I can't control it. It's going everywhere.
Feed him a bunch of Kool-Aid, huh? That poor cop in Dumb and Dumber when he drank the pee.
Oh, I don't remember that movie that well. I don't know. I don't remember that
You
well.
boys
Was that
know you were.
was that a Harlan?
Yes, it was.
Harlan. Did you know he made a like kid show, Puppy Dog Pals?
That's awesome.
Puppy Dog.
Remember Blue's Clues?
There's been like 3 of those
They
guys.
had
though.
Blue's Clues.
Yeah, Blues Clues. Blues Clues. Now it's the Blues Clues and you.
How many Fast and Furious movies are there?
Like 1,500, I think, at least.
They beat that dead horse to death.
Dude, it's especially sad. Like after Paul Walker died, they just kept like milking this shit out of it. It's
How
kind
do
of
you
gross.
think that makes him feel?
It's kind of gross, right?
They didn't even ask him.
I know.
How
I think they
horrible would
should've
that
just
be? You're
ended
like up in heaven. You're like, gosh, dang it!
Those rat
That
bastards.
sucks. It sucks be up here instead of
Look at all these dummies that they're putting in there. Like Jason Statham. You're not a dummy, Jason
They use his
Statham.
brother, huh?
You're not a dummy either, Jason.
You afraid
Momoa.
he'd beat you up?
Hell yeah, dude. Those guys are huge.
He's old though.
I think Jason Statham does jujitsu.
not
he's like a black belt.
not like freaking Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan's a shit.
Well, he's like a karate master, dude.
You know, it'd be cool someday to be able to fly a speed. What's it called? A speed bike, like on Star Wars. The jet bike. What is it called?
I think they're called speeders. I don't know.
Speeders. Yes, speeders.
Speeders? I don't know. I can't remember.
We got to drive out of a cool ass car for my wedding. It was a Chevy Chevelle.
Ooh.
It was sweet too. I think it was a 74 or something.
If you could have
It was yellow. It's yellow, canary yellow.
nice. If you could afford it, what car would you buy like tomorrow?
Maybe just another Tacoma, but it wouldn't be. It couldn't be super new. I love my
You're
truck.
boring, dude.
I love my
You're
truck.
boring.
Dude, I have 450,000 miles on that truck and it's still running like a champ.
Holy shit, 450,000 miles.
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
I love my truck.
I love my truck.
I don't want a big truck because I feel like I'm more nimble in a little truck.
Yeah.
Save a little gas.
Yeah. I like my truck.
Carry some little things.
I like my truck.
You ever
kind of a bitch,
tow
though.
anything like a trailer?
Yeah. We went on a like almost half cross country trip a couple years ago in a trailer.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was fun. We stopped in Idaho. That was nice. Idaho's actually kind of beautiful, man.
Don't
Like,
talk about yourself like that, bro.
What?
You're not a hoe. You're not.
Idaho. Twin Falls, Idaho.
You're not a hoe.
That's pretty good.
You're not a hoe.
Montana.
That's a lot of miles. Did you have any flat tires?
No flat tires.
You took the kids, the chillins.
Mhm. We did. We split it up into like 2 7-hour days from Nevada.
That's the farthest you ever drove, huh?
Farthest I've ever driven. No,
You've driven even farther?
but yeah, I drove to Austin, Texas from San Francisco once.
I drove to Oklahoma once.
Damn, that's pretty far.
Not me driving. I think I actually drove. Well, I drove a portion of it, but I think we split it between like 4 people.
Dude, I was when we were driving from San Francisco to Austin, Texas, when we were moving out there. Dude, so picture this. It's like me and like 2 of my friends and my buddy's fucking cat. Dude, I could not get the like cat stank piss smell out of my car because it was like a 28-hour drive straight through. We just went straight. I could not get that smell out of my car
Should've
for
carried
like
a piddle pad, man.
weeks.
At least a
weeks.
stack of newspapers.
Dude, it was in the crate. It was in the crate. And he was like, oh, she's trained. Like, you know, we'll stop and she'll go pee outside when we stop. I was like, bullshit, dude. That thing's going to piss all over. Gonna get all over my car. Of course it got all over my car.
The poor cat.
Yeah. I would never do that. What an asshole.
Imagine if they locked you in a box and took you across country. That cat
Yeah.
probably ran away and died as soon as they got to their destination. I bet.
Nah, it didn't. No, and then, dude, so we got out there and we lived in a hotel for like 2 fucking weeks. That was fucking terrible. 3 guys and 1 cat and like freaking one, and it had 1 queen bed and 1 pull-out couch.
Dang.
2 weeks because the house they were moving into was not ready yet.
Dang.
Yeah, that sucked ass. Dude, the worst 2 weeks of my entire life. Dude, we were drinking like the fucking green label Jack Daniels.
Blah.
That's like the throw out Black Daniel.
Blah.
The Jack Daniels. It was
The
so
throw
disgusting.
up. The throw up Jack Daniels.
like the Jack Daniels, like the black labels, like their signature, right? Like the green ones, like the shit that didn't like pass the test and like trying to labeled
mash,
it, but it's like cheaper, and they like try to like pass it off as like, oh, specialty, special edition. It was fucking gross, dude. Gross. We got a lot of pasta from Pizza Hut.
At least there was a Pizza Hut there.
Yeah, they put all that pasta in tinfoil.
What was the bathroom situation like?
Just one bathroom
For 4 men?
Nah, there was only 3 of us.
3
and
men.
a cat.
3 men and a cat. The cat stayed in the
Yeah,
motel the whole time?
Dude, that was gross too, man. I'm surprised we like.
Was it ever loud or like, meow?
Yeah, all the time.
Dang.
Yeah, sucked.
He just didn't let it out at all?
No.
Because he's afraid it was going to take off?
Yep.
Poor cat.
He put the litter box
You
in the
ever
closet.
accidentally run over?
Closet.
I've never ran over a cat, I don't think. Just a couple dogs.
You ran over one?
A couple dogs, yeah.
Like ran them over completely?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never done that.
They just like bolted out in the street, like bolted. One time we were going real fast. It was like 55 out on a country road and it was dark, dude. And all of a sudden, just like, you ever hit a barn owl? A white owl?
No.
No? They fly down at your windshield, dude, because they get stunned by the lights. By the headlights.
What?
Yeah, they have a tendency to get like a moth to flame almost. And they'll just kamikaze into the windshield of your car.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it is. But this was a dog. This was like a big white dog. It was like a big white dog, dude. It was like a moose of a dog. It was like one of those, what do they call those dogs? They're not Siamese. They're
like Great Pyrenees?
Yes, I think so.
Pyrenees.
It was a big ass dog, dude. And we were going so fast and it just like all of a sudden came out of nowhere, out of the trees, dude. And we just, wham! And I was just like, just keep driving.
Splatter.
Just keep driving.
Damn,
like,
that poor dog.
But dude, it was mashed potatoes.
Oof.
I mean, it was just mashed potatoes. Like we just had to keep driving because it was just a done deal, you know? Like this dog committed suicide, I believe. I believe he wanted to die. It was just, it was just like, go, keep going, keep driving, honey. Just keep driving.
I was actually like driving up here one time when I first moved back down here. And I was driving from up on, you know where Yokel Valley is, like coming down
Yes,
on
sir.
Park. Yeah. I was driving down there from my dad's house and I was coming back down this way. And I think I was actually on Yokel. So I wasn't going like super fast, you know, because that's a pretty damn curvy road. But I think I was going 35 or 40 and this like deer jumped out in front of me. I like slammed my brakes, hit it. Oh shit.
Dang.
I just fucking killed a deer. The fucking deer popped up, looked at me like, what the hell, bro? Ran off. I was like, what the fuck just happened, dude? Like, I swear, like the look on its face, what the fuck, man? Like, what the hell are you doing? I was like,
who do you think you are?
You ran in front of me. I've got the right of way, asshole. Like, dude, it was weird though. I swear, looked me right in the eyes. If it could have talked, it would have been like, what the fuck was that?
Dude, I'm so glad I haven't hit no fixie bikers yet. I'm so glad. Because those kids be trying to...
Fixie bikes are... That's still a thing?
They be getting wheelied up in the middle of the road. Sometimes in oncoming traffic, too. And they just, like, come at you, dude. It's like a freaking game. It's a video game.
What happened with you have to be 18 to not wear a helmet while riding a bike?
I don't know.
What the fuck? Remember when they put that into effect
That's how the government is. That's how the government is, yeah.
I mean, I guess they have more important things like fucking drug cartels and rapists and shit, but still, come on. They gave me shit whenever I didn't ride my bike.
I got into a little bike wreck right when the helmet law was like going to be put into practice.
So you're just
they gave me
without
shit.
a bicycle?
Yeah, they gave me shit. They gave me shit for it too after I like sideswiped a car.
You're like, I'm doing it one more time, bitches. You can't stop me. It's not a law yet.
And so I kind of milked it. I laid on the asphalt, but I think I remember the poor lady. I hit her. I ran into the car and the side of the car. She didn't hit me. I T-boned her. and on this mountain bike.
Jeez.
And they were like, kid, you got to be wearing a helmet. And I just kind of closed my eyes the whole time.
You're like, not yet. Not yet.
I would just go ride my bike, you know.
Kick rocks, asshole.
Just ride my bike. Sometimes I'd ride it to different parts of town. I wouldn't tell nobody. I'd ride it over to the west side.
Yeah.
In Visalia.
Have you ever tried to ride a bike drunk?
No, I have not, but I believe maybe a motorcycle, like a dirt bike.
It's not easy. It's not easy. Really, really drunk. Like, really drunk. Like,
a dirt bike.
To where, like, you could have driven, but you're like, fuck. I should
on a
really
bicycle? No, I don't think that wouldn't come to my mind. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I've done that. It sucks.
That doesn't sound like the type of thing I'd want to do.
It was not fun. Have you ever time traveled?
No. Only in dreams.
I have once. It was not good.
Only
Don't do it.
in
Don't do it, ladies
dreams.
and gentlemen.
Is that why you're 42 now? You're like Captain America?
No. What happened was me and my buddy got like a little intoxicated. A little intoxicated once, and we drove from like the west side of town to the east side of
You're
town.
on your bike.
And in a car. We were dumb. Young
You
and dumb.
are dumb.
I know, man.
People are gonna
Criminal.
act out in rage. They're
I
gonna be acting
know,
rage.
probably. I was stupid. I was dumb, dude. I was a young kid.
Do you remember the wager that you set up a couple podcasts back?
Yeah. Wait, what? First one does
No.
no. What was the wager? What?
That if you didn't do the stand up, that I was gonna tie you up.
By when? When did
You
I
said
say
you
by?
wanted to get 25 comments from different people,
Yeah.
and that if you got 25 comments, you would do it.
Okay.
And then I said if you didn't do it,
Okay.
you're gonna do the ice plunge challenge
Okay.
with me.
No, it's not the same time,
Yes,
dude. That's little
together,
dude, that thing
holding
is so
hands,
small.
in
No.
Speedos.
Nope.
And Speedos.
No, sir. Vito, you know what? Call me a bitch. I don't care. I won't do it.
You ever drove a horse?
Have we gotten 25? Yeah, I've ridden a horse. Drove a horse. You don't drive a horse. You
Yeah, you
ride a
do.
horse.
You drive 'em.
No,
You can't
dude,
drive a horse.
You ride a horse.
You're in control though, no? Aren't they just trained so that you're in control?
I mean, mostly.
You can drive a horse, man.
You're mostly in control. Not completely. It's still like a sentient being with its own thoughts.
Think of all the movies we've had
How
about
many-
cars, man. We've had
that movie Cars.
the
Cars
movie
2.
Cars, yes.
Cars 3.
The one with Jerry Lee Lewis and the Volkswagen Bug.
Herbie.
Herbie.
Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah. Does Transformers count? There was that movie that was actually called El Camino, remember? With the
No.
it was with Brad Pitt.
Gosh, I don't even remember that. You sure it was El Camino? I
Pretty sure it was called El Camino.
thought it was like the Mexican or something.
Oh no, you're right.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Oh no, there was a movie called El Camino though.
El Camino Real.
Nope, just El Camino.
Doesn't that mean in English, El Camino, the walk?
Camino, I think so, yeah.
The walk. El Camino.
Caminar.
Yeah.
The walk, yeah.
Yeah.
Caminar.
Or
is-
I walk.
I walk.
I take the walk.
The walk. I
But
think
you're
it's just
driving.
the walk.
But you're
Yeah,
driving.
You're driving. Or wait. No, because calle is street, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was a Breaking Bad movie.
I didn't watch Breaking Bad.
What?
No, I wasn't on that train. I wasn't on what was that other one too with all the zombies?
Walking Dead.
Yeah, Walking Dead.
Yeah, I mean, so Walking Dead, like I watched the first couple seasons. I was like, oh, this is pretty awesome. Like, pretty good movie. Like, zombies. I like zombie movies. And then it just became all about humans that aren't zombies. Like,
El Caminar Muerto. The
Walking Dead.
It took me 5 minutes to think about that right now.
Have you just been thinking about that this whole time?
You ever been in a car with a loud stereo?
How loud? Yeah, pretty loud. To where it's like shaking the whole car?
Yeah, I fucking
No,
hate that.
No.
I hate
Dude,
that.
it drives me nuts whenever we're near one
Oh
on,
my
on the
gosh.
road. I'm like, shut the
Nobody
fuck
wants to
up.
hear your
Like, who
music,
cares?
bro.
Yeah, I know.
This dude was bumping country western music in the drive-through today, and he was singing loud to it too. And I couldn't even tell what kind of music was. It took
Dude,
me a minute to
Have
process it.
you heard of the music genre hick hop? Hick hop?
Is that like take your horse down to the old town road?
No, it's hick hop. It's like country rap. It's so weird, dude. Just look it up.
Billy Cyrus and
No,
whatever the other guy's
It's
name.
way worse than that, dude. It's way worse than that. 100% worse. It's like
It's like trap music.
oh, it's so. Just you, at some point, just listen to hick hop or look up hick hop.
I
It's
will.
So bad. Listen later, and then you can hate me later for it.
You ever rode in a lowrider
No lowriders.
that had like bags?
No, nothing like
I
that.
had a stepbrother who used to be into that. He had some lowered trucks that had airbags. I remember he had a Cougar. That's a car, huh?
A Cougar?
Is that
Was
a
that
car?
what was that like a
Chevy.
Mercury Cougar?
Chevy Cougar.
No, it was a Mercury Cougar.
I think it was a Cougar.
No, it was a Mercury Cougar. It's like a sedan, right?
No, this was like a sports car.
No, dude.
Then
Mercury
maybe
Cougar.
it wasn't a Camaro.
Camaro, yeah.
We'll have, to look,
Chevy Camaro. That's
we'll
one.
have to look that up. It wasn't a Camaro. I don't think it was a Camaro.
There was the Ford Falcon. Remember those? Those are cool.
Yeah, those are cool.
Those are cool.
You ever drove a large truck?
Yeah, like a box truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a 28-foot box truck. Yeah. I've driven
Or
one.
diesel?
Like a tractor trailer?
Semi diesel thing?
No, nothing like that.
The DMV.
Oh,
We
no,
need to go
dude.
back to the
We don't
DMV.
got to. Let's leave that for another episode.
I have
dude.
a
That's
buddy
gonna be-
named Mick. He works at the DMV. He tells some funny stories.
Oh, I believe
sometimes.
it.
He's this big Russian dude, and it's hilarious. He said he loves his job though.
What?
He said he loves it.
Because everyone else there is miserable. he's like, actually, you know what? It's not so bad. I'm pretty good. I like my life.
It might be nice to be on the other side of the coin. You know,
It might be, dude. I don't know. Like,
you're the one in control.
You just like look at all those people, like all those miserable ass people, just sitting there waiting forever and ever and ever. And okay, so if you go, like, remember how you used to just like take the ticket? The numbers made no sense.
They didn't at all.
I was like, why the fuck? I'm B24.
It's a little.
They just
trick.
called B23. Like I should be up next. G37. I'm like,
some sweaty
fuck
baby.
this,
There's
dude.
some sweaty
I'm outta
baby
here.
in the corner, just crying his head off.
Always.
And somebody's wearing like half a shirt.
In the fucking restroom.
Somebody's always
The
wearing half a
restrooms
shirt.
always out of order.
Yes, and it's just
The AC's not working.
a bunch of front butts in there.
Oh, dude.
Dude, this
Dude,
last time
I saw one recently that the front butt.
you were
like-
convinced.
Dude, have you ever seen that where like
People that wear Speedos that shouldn't wear
these
leggings.
ladies that wear the leggings that are like
Not
skin
everybody,
tone?
dude. Not everybody. It should be. There should be licensing. There should be
Yeah.
licensing for that.
Yeah, if they make you have a license to drive a boat.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck?
There should be licenses, but there isn't, and you just get exposed. Whoa!
Dude, that
No,
especially the ones that wear almost skin tone leggings and you like
Wrong.
look and you're all, no.
just wrong.
What?
You gotta feel naked in those
Yeah,
because it's just you gotta feel naked almost, and they're dangerous. Think of how thin that material is. If
super
a
thin.
piece of it get ripped, it's like
Well, and it's all elastic too. It like
Yeah.
snaps like a rubber band. Dude, could you imagine that?
the DMV has been described as the most magical place in the world.
Shut your mouth.
The-
Get the fuck. Shut up.
Dude, the last time I went to take a photo for my ID, I was not prepared, and I look like a total goober. I look like I just woke up. My hair is all jacked, and they're like, "Okay, step into the square." I'm like, "What?" And that's the surprise. That's the surprised look I have on my face on the picture of my ID. I look like I'm surprised, like, "Oh, like."
All right. Well, you gotta. Oh,
Oh.
do you have it right now?
No, not on me. Do you have a California Real ID?
Oh,
I think
yeah,
it's
bro.
required now.
Oh,
No,
yeah. In order to travel, yeah.
when you get a ticket, you have to pay the DMV and the courthouse, huh? A little bit of money.
I don't know. It's been a while, dude. You're trying to jinx me. You're trying to get me to get a ticket.
You ever seen a wreck? You ever seen a real bad wreck with people like on the ground and stuff?
Oh yeah.
You know what I hate is rubbernecking. I hate it
Yeah.
when you've been waiting in traffic for freaking 50 minutes and you finally get up to this zone, right? And there's nothing going on but like a tow truck
yeah,
or like
that's the worst.
somebody with a flat tire and everyone's just all
So wasn't it
slowing
like-
down.
Wasn't it Dane Cook who had that joke? He was like, "There better be a fucking accident up
Oh
here.
my
I'm not
gosh.
sitting in this traffic for nothing."
And there isn't. What's going on over there? in that
I've
creek
seen
bed?
I've seen an accident. So it was in the Bay Area on one of those 3 or 4 lane highways. We were going back to San Francisco and we were in the slow lane. Everybody was going slow. There was an accident. Really unfortunate. You know, I thought it, but I didn't say it. I didn't say there better be a fucking accident, but I thought it. Now I feel like a terrible person because we were like in the lane right next to it and it just happened. There was someone unalived in the seat right there. I saw him. It freaked me out, and then I felt like a terrible person because I said,
Dang.
but you know what? I've modified it since then. I'm like, there better be an accident, but nobody better have gotten hurt.
It's like that movie Signs when the
Stuff.
lady's cut in half right there.
Oh, and pincher in
Mhm.
half.
I'm going to let you go to sleep. Don't
Oh,
fall asleep at the
I'm
wheel.
gonna try, I got a real long commute.
When? Tomorrow?
No,
Where are you driving?
I'm just driving up here to Springville. That's my.
Count the
My
trees,
first job.
count the leaves.
No, I'm
Count the salamanders?
actually driving up to count the brush piles that Cal Fire's been making up there.
Driving for work is boring,
Yeah, it is.
but necessary where we live.
It's kind of cool to get paid to drive, though.
I don't think I have any more thoughts on this topic.
We can come back to the DMV another time. That could be its own topic, like waiting in line, like places that suck to wait.
Yeah.
DMV is one of them for sure. You know, the doctor's office is pretty shitty.
Yeah, that is always nerve wracking.
Dude. Yeah, that's a bad one too. Or like, oh, dude, you know what was the worst? Yeah, we'll get into it later, another time.
If everybody could like
remember.
us and follow us to your friends and your family and your cousins and your nephews and nieces,
Everybody, please,
uncles,
please,
aunts,
please, please, please. Did anyone,
grandmothers.
I meant to ask, did anyone comment nipplepotamus yet? 25 comments, I'll do the stand up.
This has been fun.
This has been a good one, even though
Going down
I came in a little hot.
Trope. It's okay. We
Came
talked
in
you
hot.
down. We talked
Came
you
in
down
hot.
off the ledge. It'll still be good.
Yes.
I'll hack it up and make it even funnier. You'll see.
All right.
It'll sound beautiful to your ears.
Play that beautiful outro music.
What are you going to do tomorrow?
I gotta work, dude.
Me too.
I gotta work. Yeah? Say your goodbyes.
Good night, everybody. Don't get in any accidents. Drive safely out there if anybody's listening while they're driving.
Please don't do anything that we talked about, like in real life. Please.
We're lucky
please,
to be
please,
alive.
Please. Yes, we are.
We're lucky to still be licensed drivers.
Mhm.
And so don't take that for granted, people.
Yep.
Drive safe.
Much love, everybody.
Don't be freaking texting when we're at a stoplight, bro. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Do it other times.
Because
Besides that,
everyone's going to honk at you.
Do
They're
it
all
when
going to honk at you.
do it maybe when you're going high speeds on the freeway. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Wait until you get into that drive-through.
Pull over. Freaking pull over. I
Much-
do it all the time. I don't want to get in a wreck. I do it all the time. I just pull over and just like, and then do my text and then
Smart.
keep driving.
Smart.
I don't want to do it. Like, I've almost been in some. Anyways, why are we still talking about
I
this?
don't know. Much love,
I had
everybody.
a second wind.
See you next time.
Good night. That's it. This has been the Slippery Tropes podcast by Nate and Will.
Love you all. Bye.
I don't love you. I like you a lot.
I do.
I like it a lot.
I love